Okay, so we've dived for the crabs and picked them up, then we've boiled them up and so on. And now cooled down, so I'm going to show you quickly how to dress a crab. So, nice meaty one here, okay. You can see it's a male, it's a cock crab, it's got the thinner bit down there, whereas it'd be more rounded if it was a female. So, first thing you do, this flap, same applies to male or a female. Okay, you need to get your finger under there, you go, lift that piece and then lift that up, okay, can you see that? Okay, you're just going to pull that off, in the bin. Now, you want to get a knife, a table knife, not a sharp knife, and you're just going to put that in here, in that hole that's left, okay, you're going to put that in and just leave it sort of slightly, you don't have to put too much pressure on. And the shell, usually, the shell will come away, so you've got that. Okay, now lift the top off. These are the gills, or dead man's fingers, okay, they're attached to that, they've actually come off with it. Right, this bit here, at the front, his face basically, you're going to push down on that and wriggle it about, whip that out, and some of the membrane. Okay, we don't want any of that. There's a little bit of white brown meat left, but not a great deal. Whip out the membrane as well, because you don't want that. And then there's just a little bit of that gunge left in there. Okay, that you don't want. So you've got these bits around the mouth, sort of face area. It's not really a face, but you know what I mean. You want to whip out. Okay, you can do it with a spoon as well, obviously. These bits here, they're kind of, I don't know what they are quite, but I don't like them. So those come out. So now you've got your brown meat. This is nice and yellow and nice and pale. Basically, this has come off a nice, clean area. Okay, if you get it in the mud, it'll be all brown and gungy and horrible. Dark brown. Okay, now, we'll whip off these bits here at the front. Okay, you want that? All that. This, some of them already come off, but these are the gills, the dead men's fingers. Okay, just pull them off. They're not, contrary to popular belief, poisonous, but they are very bitter and taste just horrible. So you don't want them. You just want to get rid of them. But you won't kill yourself eating them. So clean them all up. Pull that little bit out there. Same again on the other side. So all the dead men's fingers off. And ready for the bin. So just so you can see one properly. Okay. So it's like all feathery. Okay, it's just gills. If I pull it open, you can see how it kind of like separates, almost like feathers. So that helps it breathe. So what we've got the top shell, we've got the claws, and there's some big old pincers on there, the legs and the crown. Okay, now you can just break out the claws, rip them off like that. Okay, loads of meat in there, and that's the easiest meat to get to. Twist out the legs as well. Not a massive amount, very sweet, very tasty. You can always remove them beforehand, use them for stock or soup or what have you. Okay, so then we've got the crown. Now, I could show you how to dress all the meat out of the crown, but I'm going to be eating this one. With the claws, okay, you can either bash it with something heavy or nutcracker. Okay, just break it, but you don't want to really smack into it. Okay, because you need to get those bits of shell out. You don't want those, and you do that on that joint as well and on there. Okay, and then you just pull it out, all the bits, and break it open. Okay, you can buy picks to use them, so you got the 2 pointed ends or the scoop end to scoop stuff out of the legs and so on, out the body. So I will just go on with the crown quickly. Why not? Okay, I'm just going to sharpen off. Then he comes back with a samurai sword. So, nice and full. Oh, I've got a couple of gills there. So here's the crown. We're going to cut straight down the middle. It's nice and soft. So you see you've got all this meat in here. Just scrape it out. Okay, as you can see I've cut right next to the bony bit, so there's very little coming out there. You'll scrape out all of this. It's all good food. This is what you want to be eating. The white and the brown. Okay, all good stuff. Now, obviously, you get to a point where that is blocking your access to the meat. Okay, there's a couple of ways of doing it. You can just break through, or you can then also cut down the middle like this, and then that gives you access to all that meat. Just scoop it all out. Obviously, before you eat it, make sure that you've taken out all the splinters of bone and shell. Well, I say bone, just shell, basically. Otherwise, it's a bit crunchy and it puts you off. That includes the little membranous bits. So there you go. How to deal with your crab that you just caught from diving. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to crack on and eat. Brown bread and butter, never white bread for crab. Okay, so now the legs. Okay, not really much in these when they're this size, but out the knuckle joint, just scrape that out. Okay, and then break it off, and then you've got the meat exposed. Reach in with your scoopy bit, and out that comes. Okay, fair bit of meat. It's lovely and sweet. Okay, down to the next one until you can't be bothered with them anymore. Okay, another way to do it obviously is to break, you know, so you've got one of the pieces there, just break that and do it that way. So you can see the muscle, it's lovely. So that's a lovely piece of meat there. Okay, I'm going to eat it actually. Really good. Okay, so I finished dressing my crab. There's a massive amount of meat in there. It's absolutely cracking. So that's mine. That's Alison's. She's mixed hers up with the brown meat already, which I'll be doing to mine. And then this is all our shells. So we've really rooted out and got everything out of that. And yeah, so now it's just a case of clean up all this mess, butter the bread. Lovely. Job done.